Hi, welcome to a new video about Project Copilot. Project Copilot is an AI assistant that allows to improve the software project management and planning. As a product manager, I am worried about to write precise user stories in order to avoid rework and deviation in the software development process. Then, let's analyze two different scenarios, two different examples of how we can improve how we write the user stories using the AI assistant. Let's see this in the example. Then Project Copilot can help to refine the user story, write the user story in a proper way, and for example, add the acceptance criteria. Let's see that. Once that we have the user story, we can use the AI assistant to, for example, detect or include potential edge cases. Let's see how we can do that with a custom instruction. From this example, we can see that we are saving time. We are writing a very clear user story. Then, at the end of the day, we are achieving our goal. That is, reduce the misunderstanding, reduce the deviation, and reduce the rework in the development process. Let's see a different scenario where Project Copilot is very helpful. Let's say that we are writing a user story to describe the checkout process in an e-commerce site. If the process is confused, we will have a high rate of abandon in the checkout process. Then how we can mitigate that? Okay, we can describe a more clear checkout process and avoid a lot of back and forth between developers, user experience team, and stakeholders. Let's see an example of how we can do that. Let's create then a draft of the user story. We can use, for example, for the title, checkout process, and for the short description, add a simple and intuitive checkout process to perform the purchase quickly and effortlessly. Let's see how we can improve the user story with a custom instruction. In this case, for example, add potential design considerations. Another thing that we can add using an instruction also is add the success criteria. From this example, we can see that we can improve several aspects using Project Copilot. For example, the alignment between the requirements and the success criteria. And doing that, we can prevent misunderstandings and misinterpretations. Another aspect that we are improving here is the user experience. A well-structured user story ensures a more intuitive checkout process and improves the customer satisfaction. We can see that instructions are a very powerful tool to improve the user story. Please try Project Copilot and find new ways to use them. Next week, we will see how we can use the related user stories to improve the user story that we are writing. See you next week.